Hi, my name is Paul and I like to go places. Today's video is basically just an excuse for me to get out of my house on a beautiful sunny day. It's like 30 degrees or something like that, and I just want to hit the highway and see what I can find. And first spot we're at right now is some old mine. I took basically the exit toward Grand Forks and I came up the area where the old Phoenix mine is. And then I continued following a road that almost takes you to the US border. And then it was basically blocked at that point. So right now I have no idea where I am. I'll put an overlay on the screen kind of showing you what I ended up arriving at. And let's just take a look around and see what's out here. So what we have here is, well, I don't really know anything about this area, but it's probably like the main entrance for the mine, possibly. I'm not too sure. And I mean, like, this stuff, I'm assuming has not been touched in a very long time, but yeah, there's obviously no way that you can get in there with it being flooded, and yeah, I'm not going to to go into that water, but that's neat. I'm assuming that once you kind of make your way in there, it probably goes like down maybe, and I'm sure the whole thing is just absolutely flooded at this point. So yeah, don't go in there. So basically there's just a bunch of random stuff sitting around out here. Various pieces of like metal piping laying around, and then whatever this is. And there's pipes there. Maybe this is to drain the water out of there, because if there's a pipe that goes that way, and then if that goes out just down the hill, maybe this is how you could pump water out of the mine, but I don't know. I don't think anyone's really touched this stuff in a long time. Also interesting is there's some machinery left behind here. I don't know how long it's been here, but I think people have been like messing around in here, maybe stripping some parts out. It's strange that it's got another oil filter there. Well, that doesn't look the same filter though. That's strange. And okay. So I'm assuming it's some giant diesel. Oh, and there's just filters everywhere. Maybe that's the hydraulic filters or something or other. And someone removed the air filter. I don't know. I don't know why people would be like tinkering with this thing if it was just left for dead. Yeah, anyway. There's just random stuff lying around. Whatever that is up there, that's what I'm going to take a look at next. Alright, well, I really have no idea what the purpose of this was. Yeah, okay. This is a really nice view from up here, though. And that's where we were, just down there. If we go over here, the entrance to the mine is basically right at the bottom there. And I think there's an outhouse here for some reason. There's nothing else here except just miscellaneous garbage. So, weird. So right now I'm kind of standing above the mine. I was just coming up some random side trail that kind of goes up right above the mine, and like there's a hole that just kind of goes to who knows where there. But if you look at these, like I wonder if these are air vents that go all the way down. I mean, that's just a guess. I really have no idea, but like, what else would they be? Just in the middle of nothing here. And that mine is, yeah, directly below us. Alright, so I've continued following this random trail that kind of just zigzags back and forth as it climbs this mountain. And this is what I found now. Wow. So it looks like basically a bunch of core samples, like a lot. So, like this goes on for a ways there. I mean, I'm assuming this at one point maybe was some sort of structure, and basically nature is reclaiming everything out here. Or it was just kind of stacked up outside and hidden in the trees and nobody would find it. I really don't know, but yeah, I mean, there's not really much else that's out here. I think the wonder if this trail kind of keeps on going for a bit more. Oh yeah, it kind of goes off in some random direction there, and not over there, so. But yeah, there's a lot of this just old crap all over the place. So much of this stuff. And yeah, I have no history of this area at all. I just kind of accidentally found my way out here, so yeah. Alright, so I got back on the main road, and then further down from here it actually splits off into two directions. This is one, with a couple of structures here. I don't know what they are. I'll take a look in a moment, but the other one goes down to that, and there might be a mine entrance right in there. And I think there was like a bunch of danger signs and stuff like that, but like this looks like it's deserted and has been for a while, so I really don't imagine there's any active work going on down here. So, and then this other road keeps going up further. There is another structure up there. I'll probably take a look at that after we look down here and over in here, I think. Alright, so we're inside the first building, and I guess there used to be washrooms here, and I'm not really sure what else would have been here. Floor seems okay. There's a lot of smashed glass though, and whatever this was. And there's another building right outside next to it. We'll take a look at that after. Gotta watch out for nails and stuff on the ground. Okay, these look like shower stalls, and you won't be able to really see. It's kind of dark in here, but so I guess it was a row of washrooms, a couple showers. Whatever this thing is, there's no access to it on the inside, so it's probably something outside. Maybe that's where they had like water pump equipment and stuff like that. I don't know. Did you tag out? No, I didn't. So, yeah, interesting. All right, let's go back out and check out the other building. So there was actually a connector door from the one we were just in over to this one, but yeah, this is a no-go. I don't know if I can get into what these things are through the other side, but yeah, this is basically fully collapsed, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to be walking around in there, so yeah. Okay, so that one room that you couldn't access from inside, that's actually another washroom, it looks like. Yeah. As for this one, yeah, it's pretty much smashed up, and there might be a door over there. Let me take a look. All right, there's a game of tic-tac-toe on the wall. That's interesting. Yeah, this is pretty bad as well. Don't really want to go in there too far. That's all the collapsed stuff over there. And this looks like it's another row of like showers and like washrooms over there, I guess. So yeah, basically just a big thing full of washrooms. Yeah, there's a lot of like mouse crap and stuff down here, so this has probably been out of commission for a really long time. Cool. Okay, before we actually head down to that main mine entrance, at least that's my understanding of what it might be, I think let's check out this random building, and I might just quickly zip up the road further here, see if there's anything else, and then we'll leave that main site until last, I think. Alright, so this place is still somewhat intact, but let's see. Lots of smashed glass all over the place. Maybe like this is an office room of some sort. Alloy shafting. The theory of explosives. That's interesting. This document is dated March 1990. Information on how to blow shit up. Yeah, so this I'm assuming was some sort of office, which explains why there's just random paperwork around. Lots more paper over here. Mine plan. Some more explosives documentation. Lots of rat crap around here. It's gross. I don't really want to be stepping in all of it, but just another office, I guess. This is where it might get a little hard to see because it's dark. Another office or whatever. Looks like a chalkboard. Interesting. This room is completely dark, nothing in it. This looks like a washroom because there's a shower there, and I'm assuming there's like a toilet around the corner, but I'm not gonna go in there. Let's see. What is this? This is neat. This looks like it used to be some sort of desk that had giant fluorescent lights in there, and then this would be closed on that. I'm assuming you'd put some real big paperwork or crap on there, so I don't know. Neat. And a fridge. That's excellent. So, yeah. But I'm gonna just quickly poke around a bit more on the outside, and then we'll head back to that big mine. All right, so I came in that way. Those other buildings we were at were up there, and this looks like it might be the main mine site. I don't know, or this is just absolutely nothing. I have no idea what on earth. Huh. You know, I suppose it's possible this used to be the mine, and then it's just eventually collapsed. I'm gonna have to try and find some information about this, because, I mean, this kind of looks like it would have been a mine entrance. So what else would you be doing down here? Huh. Well, let's just poke around at stuff, I guess. So we're in the big main structure. I'm assuming this was like some sort of large shop or something. It's got these large doors, so they probably had equipment in here or something like that. Yeah. And then this is like a container that's just attached to the building. Shelves and stuff like that. Can't really see, unfortunately, but and there is let's see, various pieces of metal and stuff like that all over the place. What is this? I don't know enough about mining to know what on earth is going on over here. Some equipment that's been left here. I don't know what any of this is. Looks like it's got a ton of hydraulic lines on that thing. Neat. Okay. I don't know if there's anything down there. I'm not going to bother taking a look, but... And that's like a big scrap pile. Well, you can see there what used to be like doors for metal lockers, probably where workers kept their stuff inside those buildings. Interesting. Yeah, well, there's really not much left. I don't know if this was ever going to be revisited. I think the only mines that were around this area, whatever this was, I think I saw it briefly on a map. And then that Phoenix mine, but I was poking around there, and there looked like people still kind of like around there, maybe trying to restart the mine or something, but I didn't want to go trespassing in there because it looked like something active was happening there, so. I think it's making a weird creaking noise. Kind of like, what the hell is that? Well, I think what I'm going to do is hop back on the Jeep, get back on the highway. I don't think there's anything else in this particular area that I've got to show you. One thing I wanted to do today as well, though, was check up on those cabins at the Paulson Detour area. I've covered them before in previous videos, so yeah. Yeah, it's completely dark. There's just empty shelves. Yep. So yeah, a lot of light still left in the day, and it is quite a beautiful day. So yeah, let's go see what else I can find for you today. Well, it's a beautiful day still, and we're at the Paulson Detour, and you'll probably recognize this cabin from some of my previous videos, and I think it's probably a little worse than the last time I was here. It looks like it's just being torn apart even more, because I remember back when it actually had like walls intact, and I think it even had glass at one point, but yeah, it's just being ripped apart a bit, and I don't know. Yeah, inside it's still pretty trashed. I think there's more graffiti in here than there used to be. And there's just like animal crap all over the place. But yeah, this room in here wasn't this trashed a few years ago when I was first kind of visiting this place, but oh well. So this is the other cabin. I did a tour previously inside the cabin. I don't think we're actually gonna go in. That shed, I know it was falling apart the last time I was here, but I recall back when that thing was still standing. I don't know if it was that bad though, and it's full of weird crap. I remember looking at that thing last year, but I think this is still pretty much intact, although that roof coming down in there, you know, that wasn't like that last time that I was here, I don't think, because I don't recall that hanging down like that over the door. Let's see here. All right, that might be a little easier to see. So yeah, the whole floor here is basically collapsing right there, and it's being pulled up. The boards are being pulled up over here, and yeah, that roof is coming down. So yeah, now to get to the door, like that's, I'm not gonna go in there again because that's a little sketchy. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the insides still look like they're all okay. I don't know if people actually still come here and stuff like that, but yeah, it's unfortunately falling apart now though. Well, anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video. I'm going to head back out on the highway for probably a couple more hours, or I think the KVR, the old KVR railway, which is now like a trail, I think that's just over here, and motor vehicles are allowed, so I might drive on that for a while. I don't expect to find anything interesting, but yeah, I think I'll just kill some time until the sun goes, and then I'll head back home. So anyway, thanks for watching.